Hey guys. Okay, happy Tuesday. So this is the lesson that we are going to go over for Tuesday through Wednesday. Again, if you want to get it all done in one sitting, go for it. Have at it. If not, it's totally up to you. But it does have to be done by Friday. Okay, so for the agenda for Tuesday, Wednesday, we are going to complete sides 7 to 9. That means we're going to watch a video of a monk seal, and we're going to fill out the graphic organizer, and then we're going to complete a drag and drop activity. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we are going to watch a video on the monk seal. And as you're watching this video, I want you to be thinking about what animals interact with the monk seal, and I want you to be able to describe these interactions. We are going to be filling out this graph here, okay? So it says fill out the table using the article and the video to list other organisms that the monk seal interacts with, and in the second column, list what type of interaction it is. So we're going to list the organisms that interact with the monk seal and then what type of interaction we are seeing. Predation, competition, mutualism, those type of things. Okay? So, oops. Watch the video. We've got to click down. I don't know why it does this, but we've got to click here.
Then the bottom disappears, and all the camera picks up is open water. This is totally unexpected. But then the bottom disappears, and all the camera picks up is open water. This is totally unexpected. But there's no getting around what they're seeing. This seal is clearly heading outside the atoll and down, way down. 20 meters, 50 meters. At 80 meters, the bottom suddenly materializes again. This is an entirely different habitat. Flat, sandy, and deep. It seems like barren wasteland. But to a monk seal, maybe not so barren. Wedging his head under massive rocks, the seal lifts them up to flush prey hiding underneath.
Yeah, this is great. We've never seen this.
Here on the deep slopes outside the atoll, the seals are feeding. They dig eels out of the sand, pull octopus from rocky lairs, and relentlessly dog their prey.
We didn't even have any clue that they were going down to these type of habitats.
For years, we thought the seals were feeding inside the atoll, and bringing CritterCam to it, that's what we expected to see. That's not what we saw.
What they saw was monk seals ignoring fish inside the atoll, swimming out instead to the slopes beyond the reef to catch their food. Watching the seals hunt, Frank begins to suspect that it's the openness of this terrain that draws them here. Back inside the coral reef, their prey has too many nooks and crannies to hide in. Outside, on the deep slopes, there are few places to take cover. But the monk seal doesn't have this bounty to itself.
Ooh, what type of interaction would this be?
Here comes the competition.
Oh, it just told us.
A crowd of jacks and sharks trail the foraging seal,
Eek.
just itching for a chance to steal its meal.
Excuse me, anxiety, guys.
This seal has caught a triggerfish, and a shark moves in to take his catch. this time. Deployment after deployment tells the same story. Monk seals rarely feed inside the atoll's shallow coral reef. It's the deeper regions outside the reef they need to survive.
Okay. So, what other animals are interacting with the monk seal? Okay, so I'm going to go back over to this right here, like what I showed you yesterday, because this is what you would see on your assignment. And I'm just going to type directly here. So one organism I saw interacting, and I'm putting my computer on my lap. We might have to add a little text box, guys. I'm thinking that's what we're going to have to do. We're going to go over here and we're going to add a text box. Okay, so an organism that I saw interacting with the monk seal would be, let's say, the octopus. And what type of interaction was that? I'm going to draw another text box. That type of interaction was predation, okay? So the seal was the predator, the octopus was the prey. You're going to fill out the rest of this table, and then I want you to answer the question here that says, how are the animal interactions the same? How are they different? Can you think of examples of similar interactions in ecosystems other than in the aquatic environment? Okay, so how are animal interactions the same? How are they different? And can you think of examples that are similar, that are in ecosystems that are not water type ecosystems? Okay, so like think of a safari, and you're going to type your answer here. After you've completed this, you're going to move on to this activity, and I'm going to unzoom. Okay, so for this activity, it says read the info on the cards and find a matching pair that have a relationship with each other. Then decide which relationship they are an example of. For example, competition, mutualism, or predation, and move the cards under the name. Okay, so if I zoom in here, and I'm sorry you guys are going to have to do a lot of zooming. The leatherback sea turtle says, I'm a giant resident to the open ocean and can be 6 feet long, and I weigh over 800 pounds. Even though I'm so big, my jaws are not very strong, so I like to eat soft, slow-moving animals that drift through the water. So I'm going to look around for a soft, slow-moving animal that drifts, through the water. Oh, I think I might have found one, and I'm going to read what it says here. It says, I drift with the currents and can barely swim. My stinging cells help protect my soft body from predators, but some still find a way to eat me. So I'm going to say that those probably go with each other. And it's talking about the turtle eating a jellyfish. So that would be predation. So I'm just going to drag, and I'm going to drop. Just like that. So I've done the first one for you. You get to do the rest. And that is it for today's activity. When you are finished with this, you can move on to the next video, or you can save it for tomorrow. See you later, guys. I don't know how to end this. Oh, it's because I'm not. I see. Gotta come back over here. There we go. Okay, peace out.